But yeah, we're here to suffer primarily because I've forgotten to grind the battle pass I bought out this season. I feel like this happens every single season at the moment. I cannot stress how much of a frequent occurrence this has become. Like, every time without fail, we have 23 days to get the rest of tier 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think it's doable this time. I didn't leave it like a week to finish everything, so it might actually be doable. I've got to admit though, this might be one of my... How do I put this? It's not my least favorite season per se, but I think some of the cosmetics might be my least favorite at the moment. I don't love them. I've got to admit, I don't love them. They're okay. I think this Junkrat skin's kind of funky. It's a bit different. I kind of like it. I think this Cassidy skin might be my favorite thing of the lot. But yeah, the Rhine skin's okay too. Actually, it's not too bad. It's all right. It's right. I like the little voxel graphics that are coming out of it. But yeah, much like what we were doing with TF2 recently, we're going to be playing some Overwatch in my downtime. I've got a battle pass to grind, so we might as well. And yeah, I also have a loot box to open, so let's do that. Give me a legendary, please. Ooh. Oh, wait, listen, and it gave me a Roadhog skin. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad. I probably won't use it, but it's alright. As somebody who used to play a lot of Roadhog, very happy with that. What is this fucking victory pose? Winston just vibing. He's trying to seduce us. Winston's just sitting there on the carpet in front of the fire. Like, yeah, come in. Good stuff. Oh, this is a Dave background if I've ever seen it. Awesome. Did I not look at that one? There we go. By the way, oh, I see. They all show up as not markers seen things. Okay. So yeah, the only one I don't have for Junkrat and Roadhog now is the robot ones that they've got. They're not bad, but I wouldn't buy them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't buy them. Alright. Anyway, I think we're just going to get into it. So, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm a filthy 6v6 and mystery heroes scrub. That's basically all I play these days. I play a bit of role select quick play, but honestly, I find these two way more fun. They feed more into my like chaotic nature, you know what I mean? So we're gonna play a bit of mystery heroes. We're gonna vibe. But yeah, I'm hoping the game's gonna be loud enough, you know, because I just realised I haven't. Let's be controversial, sure, why not? Everyone loves push, right? Map select is kind of funky though. It's kind of good. But in terms of like the I don't know, the effect on the game, I feel like last update was a lot more impactful, personally.
Not as quick as I used to be, but I'm still the fastest gun in the New West.
Alright, so I need to turn it up a tiny bit. Let's try that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah. Anyway, so Overwatch is... I still really, really like this game, to be honest with you. Like, say what you want about, like, all of the controversy that surrounds this game. A lot of it, I feel like, is deserved in some instances, but in other instances, I feel like it's just residual anger and a bit of you know, I don't know, people just being a bit unwilling to see things change and go in a different direction. Like it does give a whiff of it's new, it's different, and I hate it vibes. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of that going on.
They got ahead of us.
We're in this together.
But yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, I don't hate this game. I think it's got some merits for sure. Do I wish it was back to the way it was? Also, probably not. I'm kind of happy with, like, I've got to admit, regardless of the actual, like, the campaign being scrapped, I feel like the characters they've added have been continuously pretty fun. Like, I really do not have much beef with, like, any of the character additions. Like, I think all of them have, like, their own reasons for being in the game. I think that they're pretty good. I don't play at pro level. I'm a casual, so you know, I'm not going to be getting quite as mad as a lot of people with this game. But I don't know. I think I'm just accepting the game for, like, it is what it is. And that's sort of helping me, like, appreciate it a bit more and, like, getting the most out of it. I must reiterate, I'm not very good at this game. But it's fun. I have a good time. But yeah. Oh my god, so I haven't had a chance to properly dive into this film yet. Me and Jess and our friend Johnny, we watched a film. We watched a film the other day. We watched a fucking film. I talked about it very, very, very briefly. I'm waiting for this Reaper to come out. I can see him. Me and Widow are waiting for him to peek out. Oh, okay. Oh, that's lame. Yeah, that's fine. I suck at Widow anyway. But yeah, the film we watched was Junior, and it's like a 1994 film, I think. There's Arnie in it. There's Danny DeVito in it. There's Emma Thompson in it. Already, I bet you're thinking Danny DeVito and Arnie. That sounds familiar. Well, Danny DeVito and Arnie, they worked a lot together. Twins was actually kind of decent. I didn't dislike Twins. Junior, on the other hand, fucking hell. I feel like they were just like, you know what, we should work together. What's like the most contrived thing we could possibly work on together? And the conclusion they came to was fucking Junior. So Danny DeVito, I think, is like a he's some kind of doctor. I've forgotten if he's like specifically to do with like how do I put this? I don't know, he's just some kind of doctor. It's not really explained very well. He's just a doctor, he's just vibing. And Arnie is a scientist. He's trying to figure out how his like he's like experimenting on chimps and stuff, which is already a little bit like but he's experimenting like different things on chimps and stuff. And I think it's like a wonder fertility drug that like they're both working together on. Danny DeVito's less involved with making it, but he's more involved with like selling it and finding clients and stuff like that. But he's also a doctor. But they basically get their funding shut down to try and experiment their wonder fertility drug, or their wonder fertility treatment, by like the FDA, and they get stopped in their tracks and like, well, fuck, what are we gonna do? We've still got all of these like serums and shit, and like these unused eggs and whatever. And Danny DeVito's idea is, Arnie, why don't we make you have the baby to prove that it works on anything? And Arnie's like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then somehow Danny DeVito wins him over, because Danny DeVito's a sly little fuck. He knows what he's talking about. And Danny DeVito ends up ends up putting a fucking putting an egg into Arnie, and Arnie ends up carrying a baby. This is a fucking movie. This is a genuine film. And yeah, it's yeah, the film is basically just, the rest of it is Arnie carrying this baby as he gets more and more pregnant. And obviously he needs a C-section to have the baby removed. I'm sorry for anyone that came here for Overwatch, by the way, and is now hearing about a film from about 30 years ago or whatever. I apologise, but fucking interesting decision by oh shit. But yeah, anyway. So that was a film. That was good.
You can't escape death.
You can't escape death. But yeah. What else have I been up to? I was really unhinged. I felt like making brownies yesterday. At like 11 PM. So when Jess went to bed, I was just like, you know what? You know what? I think it's time for brownies. So I proceeded to make brownies till, I think it took me about an hour until I was like fully done with all of the prep I needed to do. Oh, they're about to cap. I probably shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I was trying to flank right into the back line. Stop ball. Oh fuck, did he? I thought he made it. I was about to get very annoyed. I thought he actually made it. Okay, good job, good job.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, 30 seconds to push. We got this. We got this. The pub push. Does the pub push work in Overwatch?
Thank you.
But yeah, anyway, they came out okay. I think they needed a little bit longer in the, little bit longer baking, because they were a little bit, like, too soft. I think I took them out a bit too soon, but man, they were actually quite good. As someone who's never made brownies before, I was pretty happy with that. That's like a first attempt. Why did... Oh, did she die? Oh no. Tragic. Tragic. Oh well. You can't win them all. You can't win them all, it's fine. Fine. Babby's first game. The warm-up game. Warm-up game. But yeah. The best part for me about Mystery Heroes, though, is like, if you get somebody that's really good at a certain class, and they're fucking annoying the shit out of you, if you kill them, it means they are just gone. It means they no longer have to... You no longer have to face that same fate of having to fight them over and over and over again. Who was good on their team? Their Mei was pretty annoying. And who was Ash? Was that the same person? Crazy. Oh no, it's them. Okay. Go with that. But yeah. Oh, we got some new items. Very cool. Alright, this is going to be easy. Oh, we nearly at the legendary battle pass as well. What am I saying? I want to apologize as well. I'm very groggy today. So you're getting a bit of groggy Dave. Just a cheeky bit of groggy Dave. But yeah. We could always open queue. Let's try open queue for a bit. Maybe I'll alternate between the two. So, overall, my favourite characters at the moment. So Junkrat is my beloved. I love him. He's my weird, strange little man. But Venture has also gone up in my rankings big time recently. I love playing Venture so much. Really? Gibraltar? Let's go to Dorado. Dorado's great. Who votes for Flashpoint when you have these two original Overwatch maps here? What kind of like psychopath picks this? What contrarian? What should end up being that map? Oh, okay. I was about to say, fucking hell. I was about to shit bricks. I was not gonna be happy. Alright. Well, we're gonna start as Junkrat. We've got people immediately queuing support. We love to see it. We're gonna hit them with the good luck, have fun, to show that we mean well. Even if we do absolutely shit in the gameplay department, we mean well. Wow, what a lineup. What a lineup. Wait, is this guy called Mako and he's playing Roadhog? That's cool. Because I'm gonna put my actually glasses on. Actually, Roadhog's called Mako. Thank you. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. We did it. We did it. But yeah. No, Overwatch, I don't know, Overwatch is a comfort game for me. It's so funny. In our friend group, so many of like one of my friends, my friend Beanie, bless him, he like absolutely fucking hates this game. Now, like, we used to play it all the time, and he definitely didn't used to have this issue, but he's now got to the point where he's like, guys, please, we have to stop playing Overwatch. I fucking can't play this game anymore. Which is totally valid. But I think the biggest thing for him is just it's like, he's also plays a lot of like Marvel Rivals at the moment, and he's desperately trying to get us all to play more of that. I want to admit, Rivals isn't doing it for me. Like, as a game, it really doesn't do it for me. I don't know why, necessarily. I think it's just, there's something about it that isn't quite... There's something about it that just feels very... I don't know. Because my friend Max made the good point of... Rivals feels a bit more corporate, and that's not to say that Overwatch doesn't also feel like a skin factory. You know what I mean? This game definitely has that same problem at times. If not, it might even be worse than Rivals in a lot of cases too, right? But no, like the big thing for me generally is like Rivals. There's something missing. There's like a bit of a disconnect. I don't think I like the third person. Not gonna lie, I don't think the third person's for me. This might just be TF2 brain talking and playing Overwatch for years talking, but I just don't really care for the third person. The only game that I've played that's like third person combat like consistently that I've enjoyed is Smite. God forbid people are gonna be furious to hear that it was Smite over Marvel Rivals. But yeah, it's I don't know, maybe I give it another go at a later date when the dust has settled a bit. But yeah, I don't know. I can hear something. Oh, this is new. I don't think I realised this was anyway. This is a choke. Ow. Owie zowie. Oh, I've nearly got a whole hog. We're doing alright. Our supports are putting work in. Big love to our supports, you're doing great. Big love. But yeah. But no, it's a bit of a sore spot at the moment, playing Overwatch as part of the friend group. Obviously everyone gets on, cannot stress, we haven't fallen out over it. It's one of those things where it's like, I do kind of get it, where it's like, this is the thing that we all just end up playing, and there's not a lot of variation. So it's like, I understand the frustration big time. What am I doing? That was awful. Alright. It's right. For me, that was a warning, Riptire. We're already on the... We're already a third of the way back to getting Riptire. If somebody can bait them into the bear trap, that would be absolutely amazing. Oh, that works. Did they get hit by the bear trap then? I fucking love Junkrat. He's such a silly fucker. When's the Junkrat mythic coming though? Because that's the one thing I can't wait to see, is everyone getting angry that Junkrat gets a mythic over like their favourite weeb character. That for me, like, that brings me so much joy in games like this, when it's like, I'm a 700-hour Hanzo main, and I have been waiting for the Hanzo mythic to make me look even cooler. No shade to Hanzo mains, I'm using this as an example. But like, and then out of nowhere, fucking Junkrat gets it. When Junkrat mains are like, what the fuck's a mythic? You know what I mean? That to me is the funniest shit. That's right, I got it again. Got it again. They just not get on point. They could have dashed over the lava to get on point. Okay, well we did well. GG. Did anyone say good luck, have a fun back? That's so sad. That's so sad. Right, well, I'm gonna give that to the supporters. They did very well. They did very well. And you know what? I was just chatting shit about the I wasn't chatting shit about Hanzo mains. I was talking about the Hanzo mains, and the Hanzo and the Torb have done more than me. I think I did the least that game. It's fine. It's nice to get carried. It's nice to get carried sometimes. Oh, we got a loot box. All right. In fact, we got 2 loot boxes. Alright. Which one do we open first? Let's do the bog standard one first. See what we get. We got purple. This fucking game. This fucking game. Look at this fucking guy. What a great emote. I'm sure every Hanzo main has this equipped as one of their favourites. Just the Rower and then the lick. Yeah. Yeah.
A refuge to anyone who finds it.
Alright, good stuff. Jamie, welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? How's everything going? And then we got this as well. Oh, fuck yeah. We got fucking Thundercats Torbjorn. Pog. Let's go. Game of the... I'll never use this skin. It's not great. But we got it. Man, my life is complete. My life is complete. We got Thundercats Torbjorn, Game of the Year. Gnome Torbjorn is better though. We love Gnome Torbjorn. All good. Never had put you down as an Overwatch player. I mean, I play TF2. TF2 and Overwatch kind of... People will hate that I'm making the comparison, but I play them both. They're both like hero shooters, so that for me is the thing. Also, it's cartoony enough for me to like, you know, there's no like... Here is my realistic set of guns that come from World War II, or some shit, you know what I mean? It's goofy enough for me to be into it. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good. Just about to start the curry. Hell yeah. Well, I hope it goes good, honestly. It sounded... Jamie was telling me he's got like a curry planned, like an Indian feast planned. And I'm very jealous. Very jealous. But yeah, I really want to start playing more Venture. I really want the... Wait, there's an 8-bit skin. This one's kind of okay. I hope they start giving Venture more skins, because Venture's missing so many. Not that I'll ever buy anything from the store other than like a battle pass, but like, yeah. Yes please, dude, yes please. I'd be down. I'd be down. It's gonna be New Junk City, I'm calling it now. Could you imagine? Alright, no. Damn, sometimes I with these things, sometimes it's just funny to be the contrarian, to see everyone get annoyed when it actually ends up being yours. I got Venture. Pog. Alright. Alright. Good stuff. So yeah, Venture's one of my new favourites. Out of the new characters, I feel like Venture's my favourite. I really like Junker Queen, but I suck at playing Junker Queen. Like, I'm really not good at as tanks in general, unless it's Roadhog. I'm absolutely shit at playing tank. I cannot play tank for the life of me. And then, yeah, I guess I'm mainly support as well. I like supports a lot, but I don't love the new supports much. I'm mainly a Mercy main. I know. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. Ugh. Ah shit. Got way too greedy. Can you add a Pog emote to your VTuber? As in on the actual thing. On my actual PNG, because we got that one. Just put in chat, we got like a like that. But it's the closest thing we got. Not gonna lie, I still want to do a rebrand. I think I was telling Jamie about this a little while back. I really want to do a rebrand. I think what I might do is I might keep this little dude as a TTS though. Like a little TTS redemption. Because I really like the little fella I've got. But I feel like it's very, very, how do I put it? It's very cookie cutter. It's something that I feel like anyone can imitate. And I feel like, if anything, people might assume that I've already ripped it from something else. Do you know what I mean? It's very simple. The one I've got. So, what I'd like to do is, are you gonna get a wolf persona? That's right, I'm entering my furry era. That's it. Jamie's called me out, that's it, it's happening. My furry era has begun. I talk about how much of a rat I am all the time. I'm now gonna be a rat persona streamer. We're gonna play nothing but furry games as well. It'll be good. No beef to furries. If you want to do that, do your thing. I don't really give a shit. I honestly don't care. You do you. But yeah, I probably won't be a persona. I'm gonna leave it at that. I won't be a persona. Oh, I got ballsy then. That was a ballsy Torbjorn play. But no, you know what? One thing I was genuinely thinking about, like, again, I would be imitating something else, but I was trying to think of like how I'd stylize it differently. There's a character in a Studio Ghibli movie that's like a scarecrow kind of character. And it doesn't look far off from this already, but it's a little bit more like animated and a little bit more like I don't know, the lines are a little bit finer, it looks a little bit more hand-drawn. It's a little bit more effort involved there, right? That's kind of what I'm saying. Shit, I thought I got out of it. So I'm thinking I might go with something like that and try and like make my own version of that if I can. That poor Mercy, they tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it didn't really matter. We have a... Oh, that was our venture. I heard a venture sound. I was like, who's venturing around? But yeah. But no, I do want to have a little rebrand. But I would still love to use this guy where I can. I might still use them for emotes and stuff like that. One thing that was suggested to me by one of my friends was you could always keep the little guy I've got. And then imply that there are several of them working for you as like little minions, and then for all of my like screen transitions, I could have like a bunch of these little guys in the wings, and like that. It sounds a little bit dictatory saying it aloud, not gonna lie, but I don't know if they were just they were just riffing on a fucking Despicable Me bit, but they were saying you could just animate a bunch of these little guys to be like your workers. They could be working behind the scenes and stuff. I was like, actually, not a bad shout. I might do that. I might do that. I'll need to get my flash animating hat on. It sounds like something I know of. Welcome in. How you doing? It sounds like something I know of, but I can't put my finger on it. Yes, yes. That's the thing, like, it's not a super original idea. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. It's... Let's deal with this turret. There we go. Sounds like it is, yeah. That's it. I just need to morph into Gru. The plan is very simple. The thing is, like, I can try and do a Gru impression, and it starts to come off as me doing like another accent, like an accent from another country. And I must stress, I'm doing a Gru. I'm doing a Gru impression. That's all it is. We'll steal the moon. Exactly, yeah. We'll steal the moon, right? I'm okay, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing very good. Do you mind me asking how I pronounce your name? Is it Ubere? Or Ubiri? I'm very sorry. I'm very, very bad at with names, so I apologize. But welcome in, I hope you're doing well. I go by Uber, got ya. Yeah, welcome in Uber. Uber, do you play much Overwatch? If so, who do you main? I am a filthy Junkrat, Venture, and Mercy main. The trifecta to get you reported immediately. I do, and I wish I never. Honestly, I don't know any Overwatch players that are like in love with playing Overwatch anymore. Like, everyone is so jaded by this game. It's so funny. It's so funny. I usually mean Junkrat or Roadhog. Let's go. He gets it. He gets the Junkrat and Roadhog vibes. I love it. I love to hear it. I love to see it. A fellow Junker. I respect it. But yeah, have you been playing? I take it you've been playing since Overwatch 1. Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay. You haven't. Interesting. So how do you feel about Overwatch 2 after knowing about like how Overwatch 1 went down? Like how have you experienced it? I've got to admit I've never really played with people that have only played Overwatch 2. Or like for me that's like a new lens. So I'm intrigued. How do you vibe with it? Because I've got to say, at Overwatch at its peak when it first came out in like 2016, the high of like everything going on, it felt so new, it felt so good at the time that it was like, it was crazy. It was crazy how like, I don't know how engaged everyone was with this game, like way back then. But yeah, now it's now my entire friend group that used to play it either never want to touch it again or are so jaded by it they'd rather be playing something else. So we do still play it, but it does vary massively. I'll be honest, I like it, but I absolutely hate how it tears me apart. Yeah, I get that. I really do. I really do. Do you play a lot of ranked? It's win or just get off the game. Yeah. We we go through the same motions with that. Exactly. It is so funny that I don't know anybody that comes away from playing Overwatch and just thinks that was a nice session of Overwatch. There's always something that goes wrong now, right? I only ever play rank if I ever have someone to play with. Totally reasonable. I would do the same. I don't play ranked at all anymore because it started to tear up our friend group a bit. So I was like, guys, I want us to still be friends in like a week's time, so I'm not playing ranked anymore. And I've never gone back to it since. But I do totally get the sentiment of like, you want to at least be in ranked with someone else. I do get it. I just can't play ranked by myself. Totally fair. Totally fair. There's King's Row. Got that British pride, mate. British fucking pride. Let's go. Mate, I try and drag my friends into ranked because it's funny to have other people tear each other. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's I think the reason why I'm so like I think for me it's because I end up being the mediator in our friend group a lot. So it means that if stuff goes wrong, I'll often end up be the one that tries to patch it up later. So for me it's just like, you know what, if I'm not involved, if I'm not here, not my problem. Because I don't know, I just feel the need to try and fix it otherwise, you know what I mean? Just feel the need to fix it if I was present. Oh, does the Mercy want to go up? Okay, no, my bad. Wait, oh yeah, we do have a Mercy. But yeah, no, it's funny though. Overwatch, yeah. I will say, like, the game itself is really well made. I think this is where I prefer this to Rivals. I don't think Rivals is poorly made, but Overwatch, there's like a quality to it that I can't really describe. But I think with Overwatch the worst thing is the balancing. At times, the balancing is probably where Rivals takes the cake a little bit more, and Rivals feels a bit more fun, if we had to compare the two. I really don't play much Rivals these days either though, like I play Rivals maybe once every month, and then that's it. But yeah, I just can't handle these sweaty people. Yeah, no, I do totally get it. Ryan's getting a is he really? I didn't even know Ryan was getting a rework. That's crazy. We've decided to remove Reinhardt's signature shield. And we're going to have to reanimate the animated short to make it fit. Thank you, very cool. He's constantly being buffed and debuffed. I was aware that he was like sort of at the chopping block constantly and they were editing him a ton, but damn, I didn't realise it was quite that dire. I guess the biggest thing with Ryan is that he's kind of built for Overwatch 1, right? That's like the biggest thing with Ryan, is like he's still built for the old game primarily, so they're probably trying to like make him a lot more. Oh, that was an interesting high noon. You probably could have killed me if you waited. Just wanted to do a little bit of damage, that's all. Just a crumb of damage. But yeah, overall, I don't know, like it's, oh, good job. Alright. We're doing great. I should have done a good luck, have fun. Damn, I always forget. But yeah, no, Ryan's been in a sort of sorry spot generally since Overwatch 2 came out. It's because, again, the framework for how this game works compared to Overwatch 1 is kind of crazy. Like, crazily different, right? So I just feel like he's, the concept of this game is really good, but the game is something else. Exactly. That's a really good way of putting it. But yeah, no, overall, again, I love this game to death. There's something about it that like other games just don't do for me. I feel so bad for that Genji. We just absolutely cucked him. There's something about it that keeps bringing me back, despite the fact it feels like a bit of a toxic relationship. But like, yeah, I don't know. I think it for me it's just the world, right? The world, the vibe. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna fully say the devs are like completely not at fault for certain things that's happened with this game. I think everyone can agree the way that PvE was treated, and I feel bad to bring it up because it feels like a bit of a dead horse at this point. But the way PvE was treated for this game, absolutely horrible. I feel so bad for people that like wanted to play this. But yeah, in terms of, I totally agree with you in the sense that the devs are just people at the end of the day, and they're just trying to see what works. And I think that people put way too much, like, way too much flack on these people that are ultimately just trying to make it better. Like, they're trying their best, and ultimately, there's only so much they can put into every update. There's only so much they can do with other bits, I get it. But yeah, I don't know, overall, I just want to see the game, like, I want to see the game, like, thrive, and I want to see it do well, you know, and I just want to see it keep getting, like, fun new content poured into it. Shit. But yeah, overall, it's interesting. It's an interesting, like, cycle of abuse, really, with Overwatch 2. But yeah, again, no, like, beef to the devs. I'm sure they're doing great. Obviously, they've had, like, a big old, like, how do I put it? They've had a lot they've had to, like, suddenly have to try and fix and change over, like, the last couple of years, especially. So, it's cool. And also Stadium. Uber, have you tried Stadium? Is Stadium itself? I actually kind of like Stadium. Stadium was a fun idea. I'm kind of happy. Happy with that one. Again, I don't really play comp much, but Stadium's the one comp game mode I probably would play if I played any of them. Don't even get me started about that mode. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I don't know, I didn't mind it, you know? I didn't mind it. I didn't like the third person. I've immediately, I know I'm at a disadvantage probably by doing that, but I've already put it back to first person Stadium. But yeah, Junkrat I think got added to Stadium recently as well, so it's there we go, that'll do. We'll have that. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just, in reality, even if sometimes it's a miss, I'm glad the devs are still trying things and they're taking risks, and that's ultimately all I can ask for. As long as they're not, like, fully gutting the game and turning it into, like, a gacha machine, I don't mind. Obviously, people raise a big problem with this game about the skins being, like, it seems to be just a game that's here purely to produce, like, nothing but skins as content now. And in parts of that, I do agree that there's a lot more attention being put to the monetary side of this game now that it's gone free to play. I do get it. But, in reality, it's the modern way. It's like, it's the new business model. The people that are complaining are probably people that just grew up with Overwatch 1 as it was. And even then, loot boxes were also a very predatory practice back then. So it's not like Blizzard haven't been doing this for a while anyway, you know what I mean? It's all a cycle. Going back to the cycle of abuse, this one's just a cycle of monetary, what's trending, and now we're at the Battle Pass era, so yeah. Time to spend money on a Kiriko again. I know, it's so fun. The thing that I play a lot of Venture, right? And the funny thing to me is, as a Venture player, Juno has been out for nowhere near as much time as Venture, and Juno already has about, like, 3 times the amount of skins as Venture does. That to me is, like, ludicrous. That is so stupid. Geodude gets nothing. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. But yeah, no, Venture's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. But again, going back to the actual content that's being added, I genuinely think all of the heroes like feel fun. Like all of the new ones they add, I don't think any of them don't feel good. I think all of them have their place. Obviously, some have more of a place than others in comp and stuff. Totally get that. But yeah, overall, it's like, I don't know. It's funny. It's funny. It's just, it's like, I think considering how sometimes, again, like, I don't want to get too, like, one-sided with it, but I think for me, it's just very much like, I'm just happy the game's still getting content. I guarantee as soon as this game stops getting content, people will start getting upset about it. The same people that are complaining that this game's going down the shitter will also start complaining about how, oh, Overwatch is, no, the devs have abandoned it. It's like, I don't blame them, because it was people like you that just kept shitting on it, like, relentlessly. I don't know. Again, some criticism is needed, but yeah, it's one of those things where I don't think all of it is needed for sure. Anyway. How many seasons will this game get? Season 16. Let's go. Nice. Very good. We're gonna get to the nice number.
I am valor personified.
Lameo, average modern gamer. Yeah, literally. I can't name a single game that's currently out apart from maybe the very, very, very big hitters. Like, you know what? I was about to name drop Fortnite. Is Fortnite even still considered to be good? Because I've got to admit, people are going to be angry at this. I didn't hate Fortnite when I played it. I'm going to put my hands up. I thought it was fine. But, like, even that one that's considered to be, like, the titan of the industry at the moment, is that one still being considered to be, like, good? Or are people generally annoyed at the changes it's making? You know what I mean? I just feel like the consumers these days... Sorry to anyone that's, like, hyper into being, like, the consumer and having your voice heard and stuff. I think we're way too entitled. I'm getting to the point now where I'm just like, guys, fucking shut up. Like, go play another game if you care that much. Honestly, it's, I don't know. Obviously, have gripes with the game mechanically and come back to it. I get it. But, like, if people are just, like, constantly shitting on it for the sake of shitting on it, go play something else. It's stupid. I can't win that game anymore. I don't think this game can last much longer. Yeah, I don't know. Overwatch is in a weird spot, right? I feel like it needs something big. Honestly, what I hope they do, Blizzard as a company, is even if this game does die, which I think it will eventually, what I hope they do is I hope that they keep the franchise and eventually they make a different game. So something that's a bit like set in the same universe. Not Overwatch 3. No. Let me iterate. Not a multiplayer game. What they should make is a completely independent experience that is actually PvE. That's no multiplayer at all. Or they just go into a completely different genre. Like, imagine an XCOM style game, but you're playing as Overwatch agents. That'd be fucking cool. I'd play that. I think something like that would be great. But yeah, it's I feel like they just need to find something else. You know what I mean? I think they might need a break from this. I swear to God, if they make an Overwatch MOBA as Overwatch 3, I'm done. I will actually not play Overwatch 3. If there's one thing I don't like, it's MOBAs. I cannot work with MOBAs. Cannot do it. It's so nice that people keep playing support. That's great. Right, we're gonna do the good old good luck, have fun. Dave, I hate FPS and shooting games, and I played Fortnite recently, thanks to Nevo, and I actually enjoyed it. It's impressive. Honestly, Fortnite it's not for everyone. I'm fully willing to just say not everyone will get on with it. Fair. But Fortnite's so well built that it's so accessible for anyone that I think it deserves some merit for that. You know what I mean? Like, because even I liked it. I don't really like Battle Royale games at all, but Fortnite is probably the one that I would play if I had to play one. Like, it was actually pretty good. When's this game going to come out on tablet? You know what? That's a good point. I thought there already was a mobile version of Overwatch for some reason. Not including Switch, of course. Shit. Oof. Yeah. When's this game going to come out on phone? I mean, I think Blizzard are permanently scarred by Diablo Immortal. Do you guys remember that? I don't know how like infamous this was outside of like Blizzard like communities at the time, but Diablo Immortal was a game that was announced at 2016 BlizzCon. I want to say it was a while ago now. This is like peak me being into Overwatch. Maybe it was like 2017 Overwatch, 20 BlizzCon even. But it was Diablo Immortal was announced, and it was a mobile-only game at launch. You could not play this game on anything but mobile, and the audience at the time were very annoyed because I think the last Diablo game that came out was Diablo 3, and I think that came out in like 2011 or 2012 or something like that. And I remember the guy on stage infamously was like, "Do you not have phones?" And that was his response to everyone booing, and that became such a big meme, like more generally in the gaming scene, because of it. And yeah, it was notoriously hated. So I just feel like Blizzard in general have a very, very mixed relationship with mobile games after what happened. But who knows? Now they're owned by Microsoft, anything can happen, right?
Hunting them down.
Anything can happen. But yeah, I am curious to see how long this game lasts now, because like obviously Blizzard have been bought by Microsoft. And more, you know, on a bigger scale, Activision have acquired it. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna deal with him. He's a problem. Damn, their Mercy's really good. It's actually very frustrating. Oh. Ah, shit. Yeah, this is not going great. This is not going great. We're doing okay, but it could be going worse. Anyway, but yeah, Blizzard's, I don't know, I'm hoping that now they're under slightly new management, I'm hoping that they've been given the okay to not be quite as big a money printing factory. Obviously, they're still putting skins out for days, so they're probably still being given like a quota they have to hit. But now it's probably not as bad. This is all, I actually don't know, just to be clear. Like, I don't know shit. I'm going purely off of what I assume is happening, because of how many games Microsoft now have under their like their belt of what's it called? Their Game Pass belt. This included. I feel like there's probably not quite as much pressure to hit a certain like quota each month or year as they were when they were under Activision. When Activision was like essentially running off of this Call of Duty, and what else is really popular? Like WoW, I guess. WoW and Hearthstone. They were probably like the popular things from Activision at the time. But yeah. Honestly, if any other crossover I want to see, it's Ultra Kill. Is Ultra Kill that indie game that's like really fast paced? With the robot fella on the cover? Is that the one? Is that one? You know what? Real talk, not played it, but that game looks really good. I'd be down to see it. Yeah, the robot fella. Watch out for the robot fella. But yeah, no, I've heard good stuff. I've heard good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know what? You should definitely stream it then. Well, if I do, I think it'd be a good time. It'd be a good time. I'm not great when it comes to fast-paced games, like 100% of the time. I know that one's probably meant to be a little bit more like Serious Sam-like, or like Doom-like, maybe. But who knows? I'd be down to try it. Another crossover I would love to see is Hades, or some kind of like Greek god crossover. Because I know that we had the like Olympus one a little while back. But I feel like if we actually want to do like a game crossover, we should do a Hades one. I think Hades would make a really good crossover. Or if you want to get really cursed, do a could you imagine what's like the most cursed combo you could do as like a game crossover in this game? Like the skins. I'm trying to think, you know. What would be a really cursed combo? Oh, sorry. Okay, real talk. Real talk, do not hate me. I would kind of love to see a Sonic one. It would be cursed, you're right. Think of how funny it would be. Think of the fucking memes. The memes that we get out of that. It would be worth it for the fucking memes. 100%. I am Shadow. I can't wait for them to give Sigma a Dr. Eggman skin, and for Dr. Eggman to do Dr. Eggman to do that bit from the Sonic fan dub, where it's like, I pissed on the moon. You know what I mean? You guys seen that? The fucking Sonic Adventure 2 fan dub? It's like it's very famous in meme culture. If people haven't seen it, it's pretty infamous at this point. I just killed myself. That's tragic. I'm Shadow. Oh yeah, Reaper would literally just be fucking Shadow, wouldn't he? And Tracer would be Sonic. It's already decided. The skins have already been made.
Let's give it a fair shake, mate.
Your Mumminator, welcome in. Yeah, oh no, Overwatch. I love that everyone that's played Overwatch or knows of it, comes in saying, oh boy, he's playing the Overwatch game. That's it, that's the one. Your Mumminator, yeah, that's the fan dub, that's the one. Oh yeah, Peter Griffin Fortnite. I will say, I don't know, like Fortnite for me has like this weird ability to not surprise me with those kind of like things. Like, I don't know why. I feel like in Overwatch it's just tonally a bit dead, but in Fortnite for some reason it still kind of works. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know how they've done it. Uh oh. Chat, he's playing the game. Uh oh. I'm in danger. Okay, are we going to be able to hold this? Probably not. Where's Stewie from Family Guy? Brian! Brian! I want to be in Overwatch, Brian! That's exactly what happened. That's exactly how Stewie would be introduced into Overwatch. He would say, what the deuce, and get added. Brian, I need healing, Brian. Yeah, exactly, it'd be like that. Imagine if they just added Stewie as a hero, though. Imagine if Overwatch just started adding people like Smash Bros characters, as opposed to skins. And Stewie was just a fucking Overwatch, like, character. He was canonically in Overwatch. Fortnite adding the same skin over and over again for the same price as the original. Yeah. Again though, weirdly Fortnite, it doesn't bug me as much. I think Overwatch is just, it's like, there's something else going on there with Overwatch. I don't know how to put it. With Overwatch, I feel like... I think it's just because maybe the game's not always relied on like collaboration skins and stuff like that, that maybe it hurts me a bit more. Like it's a newer thing for Overwatch to be doing, like all of these like collabs and stuff like that, so I don't know. Stewie is Torb. To be fair, Torb does build like contraptions. Yeah, we already have all kinds. I mean, this one here's like from Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? So like we've already got an Avatar collab. So we are getting some weird collabs. When was the last time you heard of G.I. Joe, everyone? Because I'm amazed that there's a G.I. Joe collab that happened a bit ago. Honestly. Like, it's real talk. Globally, I don't think I've heard of G.I. Joe in anything other than like American TV, and that's it. I couldn't tell. I don't think I've ever seen an episode of it. If it's even still going, I don't even know. Just copying Dead by Daylight, yeah. Is it TV or toys? Oh, I think it's probably both, right? But often, so back in the like 80s and stuff like that, a lot of these like shows, like, you know, G.I. Joe, and I think, obviously don't hate me here, I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was probably a big part of this as well. But these shows were created almost certainly purely to then go off and sell merchandise. So TMNT had like an animated show in the 80s that was very popular. And then they made a fucking billion toys out of it. And ultimately, the shows were there purely to try and help sell all of this merchandise. And that's kind of... I feel like G.I. Joe was probably another property that was like that. I'm almost... Wasn't there like an animated Ghostbusters and stuff back in the 80s as well that was the same? There's a whole bunch of things like that. Hold on, if I hear any hate about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm gonna... He's gonna go feral. No, it's all good. No hate. To be honest with you, I've not really watched it much, so I don't really have a leg to stand on with TMNT. But what I mean more with that is, it's back in the 80s. Back in the 80s especially, a lot of like animated shows were built and created purely just to help try and sell a ton of merch. Because that's ultimately how the companies made their money back. You know? It was a big part of the industry back in the day. Adventure Time though? Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna go back and watch Adventure Time. I haven't seen that show in fucking ages. I really liked it. I really liked the bits I saw. But I haven't not seen it in a long time. What's it, Uber? Thank you for the follow. This was like 30 minutes ago, but thank you. The voice actor for Finn changes so many times. Does it really? I genuinely don't think I ever noticed. I don't think I ever saw all of Adventure Time though, that being said. I watched it like a lot when it was first airing, but I don't know if I ever like saw it like as it evolved.
That wasn't an answer.
Adventure Time. Come grab your friends, something to distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human. Adventure Time. There you go. See, I know the theme song. It's very half-assed singing, but it's fine. If you watch It was the delay that bad. That is all good. I don't have like follow alerts or anything on, so it's often on me to actually check manually. So it's me being silly. Don't worry. Thank you very much for the follow though. I do appreciate you. If you watch season 1 and the last season, you can tell the difference. Got ya. But yeah, but I don't know, some shows, like, how do people feel about shows coming back? Because a big personal gripe I've got still to this day is I adore Futurama. Futurama is probably one of my favourite shows of all time. But I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed that they brought Futurama back, because I feel like the ending it got originally was fine. Like, genuinely, that was a really good way to end it. And they chose to not do that, and now the show's kind of meh.
You have my thanks.
Establishing aerial position.
But yeah, I don't know. And then the other reason I mention it is because King of the Hill came back, right? I've never watched King of the Hill. I've seen like a clips and maybe an episode here and there. All I know is Barbie, and that's it. That's all I can tell you. And the main character's called Hank Hill. That's it. How do people feel about that? You're excited for the new King of Hill? They are aged. What, as in the episodes are aged? Like they're a bit dated?
Crusaders!
Oh, they've aged everyone up. I see. Oh, Bobby's like 22. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense to do that though, as opposed to just doing the Simpsons thing where everyone's permanently the same age and nobody explains it. Apart from like a few throwaway gags about Bart still being 10. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what? A few shows have that problem. South Park does the same thing. But I'm not the biggest fan of South Park. I used to be. I used to love it, but I don't know, I just kind of got bored of it, to be honest with you. I think it's also like, the big thing with South Park for me was that it's very funny when you're like a teenager, but as I got into like my 20s more and more, like I'm now in my mid-20s, the voices that they give to all of the kid characters are so fucking grating and annoying. Like it actually got to me a bit. So I was just like, you know what, I'm good. I'm kind of done. I've had my time with South Park. I liked it. But yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. Gonna have to go now, but hey, hope stream goes well and have fun. Alright, thank you so much for stopping by, Uber, and thank you so much for the follow as well. Have a good day. And yeah, I'll catch you again soon. Have a good one. But yeah, no, yeah, South Park. I don't know. The show itself is quite smart. But yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me anymore. This fucking guy up here. Fucking guy.
I will give you shelter. For the Crusaders! This calculation will cost you everything.
Shit. Oof. It's too gross. I never get with it. I think it's too American and it's too gross. There's some clever writing. Yeah, I think that's a really good way of putting it. I think, like, again, going back to me liking it as a teenager, I think most people agree, when you're a teenager, you tend to like that kind of humor a little bit more. Like, the shock value stuff's a little bit more, like, appealing because it's edgier, right? It's a little bit edgier, it's a little bit more out there. It's, as a teenager especially, that sort of, like, hits different. But, I don't know, like, it doesn't do it for me in the same way now. But yeah, no, I agree. It's very gross. But again, some of it's like commentary and it's writing very good. I will say the writing is still phenomenal. I will not be talking about politics, but obviously there was a very problematic episode that came out recently as well, depending on what side of the fence you're sitting on. All I will say is I thought it was a very good episode. And I will leave it there. No more discussion on politics. But yeah, it's one of those shows, right? It's one of those. But also, one thing I will commend them for as well is the fact that they turned episodes around so quickly. Because often, I don't know if they still do it, but back in the day, I remember they were very proud on the fact that they used to like make an episode basically. They used to make an episode like within a week of like it airing. So a big thing I used to like think was really cool was they used to keep up with the trends really quickly because they were just creating episodes essentially on the pulse of what was currently in the news and what was currently happening. I feel like they must still do that to an extent. But yeah. Alright, we're doing pretty. I actually kind of like playing Sombra these days. I kind of like Sombra's new kit. I feel like since they changed Sombra's kit a bit, I've kind of been vibing with it a bit more. Ah, shit. Roadhog's so low on health, that's so annoying. In fact, all of them are. Ah, shit. Like soap operas and stuff are way behind. When Diana died, for example, they had to retroactively change stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always crazy to think like how on the pulse some people can be, and then other people just like other people it's just so like, oh no, you can tell this is like written and everything, like, you know, almost like ages ago, and no one's bothered to retroactively deal with it at the time, or just like, you know, I don't know. I think it's healthy to like, in some instances, to like go back and rewrite things constantly. Obviously, if you've got a cast and crew that are like dependent on you, like dependent on learning a certain set of words or a certain set of lines, and maybe that's a bit harder. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm on fire. Hey, it's Kitty Club.
Everyone's getting better. Time's not on our side. Hustle! Let's get you off.
Let's go. Alright, support squad. Fucking hell. Yeah, we can't get that. Tragic. Tragic. Not even Bumblebee could save us. That's so sad. That's so sad. But yeah. I'm trying to think of what other shows. Oh yeah, for people who give a fuck about Stranger Things, did you guys hear Stranger Things is coming back? The new season trailer got dropped. I think I'm still gonna watch it. I used to really love that show, like to death. And then I feel like just as time got on, I don't know. I sort of grew away from it a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it for political reasons. Yeah, fair enough. I will just be blunt. I'm gonna try and scrape around the political side of things, but most of the kids that were on it, that are like child actors that ended up growing up, I think maybe 3 of them aren't cunts, but 3 of them are definitely cunts, and I'm gonna let you come to your own conclusions on which ones I think are cunts. Because yeah, I fucking hate 3 of them to no end, to a point where it kind of ruins the show for me, considering how pivotal they are as characters. If anything, the 3 that are less pivotal are the ones that I like more. Like, they're the ones that are actually kind of okay. And I have no beef with, but yeah, some of the child actors, fuck my life. Former child actors. I don't know. There's something else about them I just do not like at all. And they've been teasing it coming out for like 3 seasons now. Either commit to it or don't bother. Well, I think the thing they want to do, because I think Netflix has had a bit of a hard time with ending shows over the last couple of years. They want to make sure it doesn't go out on a bad note, especially how big Stranger Things is for them as a franchise, right? So I can get the side of it that's a little bit more like, we're going to delay it until we have a perfect ending. 100%. But yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how they go about dealing with it. So yeah.
Welcome to Rialto. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
It's gonna be a main storyline this time, I think. Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, overall, yeah, how do I feel about it? You know, let's play something a bit different. Let's go Roadhog or something. You know, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's play some Roadhog. But yeah, I don't know. Generally speaking, the whole like main cast, apart from the 3 child actors who I won't name, I will say I actually really like the rest of the cast. I think that is the character called Robin, the one that was added in season 3. Really like Robin as a character. Robin was like a really good like last minute addition. Winona Ryder is good. Yeah, I agree. The guy that plays Steve Harrington, that's now a musician, fucking love that guy. Is Joe something. Also, Joe's music, real talk, guys. Joe, fucking love his music. Really good. It's a bit like the Strokes. If anyone likes the Strokes, go have a listen. It's a bit like their new stuff. It's that same kind of vibe of like the new Abnormal, which is their newest album. But yeah, it's really good. It's really good. But yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, like the main cast in general, no beat. I also like what's he called? I also like the guy that was in Hellboy. You guys know who I'm talking about? The guy that's the police officer. I think he's pretty cool. It's David something, right? Is it David Harbour? I always want to call him David Cross, but that's the guy that's in Arrested Development, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also getting ready to be disappointed as well with that one. It's a bit of a hard one for me. I don't know how to feel overall, I guess. And Malga just went flying. The Malga space program. It's off. Let's do the reload. I think the reload one's actually kind of good. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what other shows. But yeah, sorry, my train of thought broke. So the big thing that I was trying to link to was Netflix recently. I say recently, it was about 2 years ago now. But Netflix a bit ago finished Sex Education, the show. I loved that show so much, and Series 3 was decent, but it was definitely the start of it going downhill. But Series 4 just really wasn't it for me. Like the last series kind of ended on a bad note. Apparently, it was meant to have a 5th season, which is why it feels a bit abrupt the way it ends. But yeah, overall, it's just a bit like, I don't know. There's something about it that like it left a lot to be desired. The last series of that. I haven't seen Severance yet. No, I still need to get around to it. Still need to get around to it. You know what? Me and Jess have started watching Peaky Blinders though. I haven't seen that yet. I really like it so far. It's really good. So Peaky Blinders is currently my the one that I'm getting through. Not gonna lie, Cillian Murphy fucking slaps in that show. He's so good. Is that Lara Croft? Yeah, shit. Complaining. It's Overwatch 2. Who's complaining in chat? There's someone. Me and Jess have started Peaky Blinders. So that's our big thing at the moment. I've never seen it. I've seen like clips, but that's like it. So I'm very into it so far. It's very good. Wow, that guy left as well. Who leaves in Overwatch 2? Can you do the accent? Brummy. Brummy. No, I can't do it. I'm leaving it at that. I can't do a Brummy accent. Tommy fucking Shelby. Yeah, not really. Not really. I need to watch more of it. The more I watch it, the more I can imitate something. That's usually the way it goes. But no, Peaky Blinders is really good. Really, really good. You know, Cillian Murphy's great in it. I've been told that Tom Hardy's in it at a later date, which I didn't realise he was in Peaky Blinders, which is cool. I had no idea that the guy from Jurassic Park was in that show, which is fucking mental. The guy, what's he called? The main dude from Jurassic Park 1. You know what I mean? Oh fuck, what's his name? You guys know who I mean? Is it Sam? Sam Neill. That's his name, right? Sam Neill is in Peaky Blinders. I had no idea. It's a lot of yapping outside. I might have to go check on a Poochie in a mo. It's really annoying. One of our neighbours has recently acquired, like, what sounds like 2 dogs, and they do not fucking control them for the life of them, so they're just yapping 24/7. It is actually something that is, I don't know, I consider that to be very inconsiderate. But these dogs do not stop yapping. Where's that high noon coming from? High noonie. Alright, we got this. Shit. Okay, we might not have this. Actually, we've got 2 minutes left. What am I talking about? All good. Oh, that's one of the avatar skins as well. That's cool. I remember them saying in this game they wanted to try and any of the like crossover skins they did, they wanted to try and make it look like it was a character cosplaying something from the show as opposed to like it just flat out being a character from the show. Which I kinda like. I kinda like that as an idea. Shit. To be fair, both of our supports doing tons of healing. They're doing quite a lot. I'm not going to say they're not doing anything. They're doing quite well.
60 seconds remaining.
Tectonic shocks ready when
Did we get a new DPS at some point? Is Tree Mouse new?
fire Patty.
It's time.
There we go. Good job. Good job. GG.
Play of the game.
Pog Venture Gaming. Let's go. Alright, who said well played? It was you. I probably should have given that to both the support, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll give it to you. There you go. Good stuff. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do like maybe 1 or 2 more games. And then we'll maybe call it. But yeah, I'm not gonna be around this evening for a stream, just so people know. So this is gonna be my my one and done stream of the day. But it's been good. It's been good. Again, just to reiterate to people that might not know, I've got a little bit of a different schedule for the next month because of my work. So Monday and Friday I have a lot more free time than I did. And it means that I'm going to try and play TF2 every Monday and Friday in the afternoon. And then streaming in the evening as well, hopefully. In both of those days. So... Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, so we're going to be doing things a bit differently. We might have the occasional stream like this pop up out of nowhere as well. I just have a relatively free schedule for once, so it's good. It's good. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's good. How do you earn these? Oh, I've already earned all of them. Oh! Oh, we're going to do stuff in a group. Oh dear. Not in a group. Playing with people. In a multiplayer game. Unheard of. Unheard of behaviour. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else is coming out, you know. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. I've been in a little bit of a rut with Marvel for a while. I've not really been feeling it for a long time. But I heard that Fantastic Four was actually kind of decent. And I also heard the new Superman wasn't bad either. So maybe DC and Marvel are finally kind of doing it again. Maybe they're finally kind of like actually found their footing. But yeah, I can't say I've been that invested in either for a long time. Aren't people sick of superhero films? I think I wouldn't say I'm sick of it, but I'm definitely a little bit like, how do I put it? I'm a little bit... It's got to be something a bit fresh and different for me to properly come away from it thinking that was really good. Does that make sense? It's I think the big problem with the superhero thing is they kind of peaked with like the big like finale back in like 2019, and they've started phase 2, right? Phase 2 that was meant to be like this big new phase. There's meant to be a ton of new things coming through with that one, and it just kind of hasn't delivered, and we're nearly apparently done with this phase as well. So I think that's where the problems kind of line up big time. It's like, writers can't be passionate about it. Well, I think they keep getting new people on for each film. I don't think it's the same like directors and stuff every time. I think it's like different people they get in and out, which is why annoyingly everything feels quite fractured with that sort of stuff, and why it's been such a mixed bag and mixed reception over the last like year. Obviously, I think you're right to say that are people not bored of it. I think it might also just be that people are a little bit bored of like the superhero trend, which is again very valid. But like, yeah, it's I think it's just people don't really know what to do with it. And obviously, there's also been a few instances of people being problematic in their lineup. So one of the big villains they had lined up for this like phase ended up being, I can't remember if they actually ended up being like deemed guilty or not of this, so I don't want to put words out there that are wrong, but let's just say they were involved in a controversy that meant that they were being cancelled at the time. And obviously, as they're meant to be the big main villain of your next Marvel arc, it's a bit hard to then try and pick up the pieces from that. So yeah. Smiling Friends. I haven't seen Smiling. You know what? I've seen bits and pieces of Smiling Friends, and I really enjoyed what I saw. I think it'd be exactly my sort of thing. I've got to admit, I don't usually like Adult Swim stuff a lot these days. Rick and Morty really doesn't do it for me. But Smiling Friends might be different. I don't know. Smiling Friends might be different. But as I say, the bits I've seen of Smiling Friends, yeah, it's definitely my kind of thing. Definitely my kind of thing. It's also got a lot of like YouTube Newgrounds animators that work on it, which is cool. But that's all I really know about it. Oof. We got Justice. Tragic. Justice has reigned from above.
I always deliver.
Yeah, what else is coming out? I've not seen Andor yet. Star Wars is another one for me where, like, I'm not the biggest fan to begin with. I don't really care for anything that's prequel. Sorry to anyone that likes the prequels. I don't really give a fuck. But Andor era, that sort of stuff, that kind of, I'm way more into that. Like anything that's like set around the original trilogy and after that or just before that, very into that sort of stuff. So yeah, that for me is when Star Wars is actually interesting. You know, it's actually Star Wars and not Star Politics. It's good. they know their audience is mid-20s and early 30s. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nerds who grew up with the internet and who are gamers. Exactly. I'm pretty sure the guy that plays the yellow dude, like the yellow character with the big nose, the character is, what's that character's name? He I'm pretty sure he has like a Let's Play channel. I'm pretty sure he has like a Let's Play channel that he's like pretty frequently on. So he's like grown up with YouTube, and you know, as you say, he's grown up with like games and internet culture probably more than a lot of other people would have done that made that kind of show. But yeah.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Just little bits, like they give the devil a gaming PC that looks exactly like the room most people watching. Yeah, no, that sort of stuff. I think that's the clip I've seen. I don't know if I know that clip because the guy that's plays the devil in that show is a guy that played a character as part of like a review channel called the Angry Video Game Nerd. I don't know if people have heard of this dude, but I'm pretty sure he plays the devil, and they asked him if he would play the devil for them, and he said yes. So that's really cool. Because I think he was like one of these big pioneer people back in the day for like video game reviews and stuff like that. Like this is like very early internet. This might even predate YouTube. But he was like one of the first people that did the whole like, I'm gonna talk to the camera and do a bit and try and be funny and talk about how much a game sucks. And again, this is like just before YouTube came out, I think. But yeah, he's got like big internet status, big internet royalty sort of thing. They got Chills. Oh yeah, Chills is the number 15 Burger King foot lettuce, that guy, right? God, I haven't heard the name Chills in fucking years, not gonna lie. But yeah, they just know internet culture, right? They just know it. Hey Ben, welcome in, buddy. Sorry, how you doing, dude? I just re-downloaded this. Also, Dave, this is too early for you to stream. What is this? I know. This is unheard of Dave time. This is unheard of. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus. But it might be what you get. What fucking video? Who actually watches that shit? I'm sorry, but like who fucking watched that? That was like the funniest shit back in the day. He gets insane views. I'm sure he does. It's just the delivery, you know what I mean? It's Reddit reading content. I guess that's true, yeah. I think it might just be that subject matter in particular that like tickles me then. It's like number 15.
10 seconds remaining.
Watched a deep dive video on it. Got ya. Yeah. Anyway, Ben, what encouraged you to reinstall Overwatch 2? What made you decide you wanted to traumatize yourself? I feel like Overwatch 2 is a sign that you're going through a hard time right now. Is there anything you want to share with everybody? Obviously, it's fine if not. Oh my god, why did Diva get off point? Of course, 3 tanks and 2 healers. Who complains in mystery areas?
Play of the game.
I'm sure they have their reasons. It's fine. Alright, well, we're gonna do one more game. And then we're gonna call it for today. I think that's wise. We'll do that. We'll do one more game. Anyway, I hope everyone's enjoyed me complaining about media for the last hour and 40 minutes. I hope that's actually been something people want to watch. I realise I just use these games to yap. it mainly turns into a podcast. Let's upload the other team. That Mercy was quite good, and give it to you. Like an interactive podcast. Might have asked you this, but thoughts on Red Dwarf? I've only ever seen bits of Red Dwarf. I think I would like it, but again, it's on my never-ending list of things that, like, I don't know. My dad was really into it. I think he probably still is, to be fair. But like, it's something he tried to get me into at one point, and I didn't dislike it, but I just wasn't in the mood at the time. So I think it's something I'd have to go back to properly sit down and watch it. I did the same with Black Books, and I really like Black Books. Because like Black Books is another thing he tried to show me at the time, and I didn't like it. Black Books, for anyone wondering, is a sitcom about a man called something Black. I've forgotten his surname's Black, but he owns a bookstore, and it's got Bill Bailey in it. It's got Tamsin, is it Greg or Gree? I always forget her surname, but the lady from Friday Night Dinner. It's yeah, it's oh, it's just Greg. Okay, got it. Yeah, I always assume there's like an accent to it. I don't know why. Let's do another Mystery Heroes to end. Why not? But yeah. No, I had the same thing with Black Books though, and I ended up going back to it, and I really liked it. So I will eventually go to Red Dwarf. I will eventually go back. But yeah, it's only from the bits I've seen. I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike it. But as you say, it's very, very British. It's incredibly British. What should be the one map that no one voted for? Okay, no.
Now traveling to Busan.
You look like a talented bunch. This should be quick.
It's quite of its time, some of the references and stuff. That's fair. I don't know, sometimes I can get into that though. I'm not like totally against that
Did you even want that?
all the time.
My community was depending on me.
Hardly the words of someone with much say in the matter.
I wish it was that simple.
One thing that I went back and watched a while back now was a show that was written, I don't know if it's directed by Stephen Moffat, but it was written by Stephen Moffat. It was called Coupling. Has anybody seen that? This is a very, it's like the British version of Friends is probably the best way of putting it. And it was around the same time as Friends as well. I actually kind of liked it. I thought it was actually kind of good. One of the lead characters is the guy that plays the captain dude from Pirates of the Caribbean, as in like that's part of like the British dude. But yeah, it's very of its time. You'll recognize a lot of the actors from it as well, from things around that era. I think there's 3 series of it being good. I think the 4th series was a bit shit, if I remember correctly. But the 3 series, it was pretty good. I think they're all quite short. I think it's like 6 episodes a series. It's, you know, classic sitcom kind of length for its era. Yeah, Coupling wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. I'd say the best way I can describe it is it's like an English version of Friends. That's like the best way of putting it. Yeah, what's the name of that actor? As I say, he's like the corporal guy that's in he's like the captain that's trying to get with Elizabeth Swann in Pirates of the Caribbean with the black hair. He's also in Kingsman 1, if that helps. Very briefly in Kingsman 1. I always forget his name though. But he's like one of the main lads in it. Hit Michael Caine, yeah, Michael Caine. Hello, I'm Michael Caine, and I am a nosy neighbour. A long time ago, I was a bandit the size of a tangerine. A tangerine the size of a tangerine. Classic video. It's a good video. The Tangerine. I'm amazed it's not hit 1 million views. Of course we can. We'll watch the Tangerine night at the end. It's a good video. I'm pretty sure I had that on my like important videos playlist. I seem to remember. If I redeem guess the game, do you have time? I'm actually gonna say no to guess the game today, if that's alright, Jamie. I think I'm probably gonna peace out pretty quickly when the stream's done today. So I'll be departing quickly, I'm afraid, my dude. Thank you for asking though. And we're kind of destroying them. I know these guys have got it, it'll be fine. Yeah, these guys have got it. It's all good. It's all good. Get back to the curry, fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Alright. Well, depending on how well this next game goes, we might be wrapping up in a sec, but we'll wait and see. But yeah. Anyway, it's nice to just do like chatty streams every now and then. But like I said, I think the thing I really like about the new formula I'm going for is that games that people vote for, I think we're going to stick to doing evening streams, because that's when people are used to me being live. But things like this, where it's just me yapping for ages, I think we'll do these as like daytime streams, like afternoon streams, generally speaking. So TF2, Overwatch, anything like this that I generally play. Yeah, I think that this works really, really well for this kind of format. So yeah, I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good. I'm also going to try and keep multiplayer stuff. That's anything we play with people. I'll try and keep that to the evenings if I can as well. We'll wait and see. The exception to that rule previously has obviously been what's it called? The Zelda game we played. It's but yeah. Oh no, the British are coming. Help. Help, the British are coming, please.
Let's make a scene. Who wants to fight me for the point?
Yeah. Man, I'm very, very jealous of my mate Johnny. My mate Johnny's going to Japan. Johnny has previously featured on Bunker Break, which is the show where I get people from the bunker, which is my one of my little friend groups. We sort of do videos and stuff together, and streams and stuff. But he's going to Japan. I'm very jealous. I've never been to Japan. I'd absolutely love it. So I've insisted that he bring something back as like a little keepsake, a little token. So Johnny, if you watch this retroactively, please know I am holding you to that. No, I'm joking. Please do not. Only if you want to. Yeah. Where in Japan? I believe he's going to like Tokyo. I believe. I could be wrong. I think he's meant to be there for quite a while, so he might actually be going around a little bit. It might be more than just... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I thought I got away.
Humanity is shackled.
Have you got me good? That's so funny. Yeah. You know, Japan is like, I'd absolutely love to go there one day. I think we got this. I think we got this. Hey, there we go. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think Japan's probably in my top 3 for places I'd want to go one day. I think Japan. I'd love to go to Germany. I've still never been to Germany. But Japan, Germany, and the Netherlands. Why not? Somewhere in the Netherlands would be nice. I feel like there are 3 places I'd really want to go. But yeah. Alright, well, do we have Battle Pass stuff? For the cafes? Honestly, probably not for the cafes. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that they're, in the Netherlands now, they're very much demonizing the idea of, the cafes being such a bit, maybe not so much generally in the Netherlands, but in Amsterdam especially. They're very much like demonizing the idea that everyone comes on holiday here just to get high. So I think they're starting to try and like enforce it a little bit more. Maybe not quite as much as it might sound, but I think they are trying to be a little bit less like, this is all we're known for sort of thing. Because obviously I'm sure Amsterdam's also just a lovely place to go and have a look around and have a holiday in, right? But it definitely has that reputation, right? It's one of those things. It's one of those. But yeah, no, it's interesting though. I've forgotten where I heard that. I think one of my friends might have said that. Again, I don't know how true it is, but I remember hearing that was a factor. But yeah. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for hanging around and listening to the Yapcast. What do I call this vault? I'm going to call it Overyap. Oh yeah, Tangerine. Thank you, Jamie. We're going to end with the Tangerine Night.